Today, we're going to be taking a look at how you can monetize your videos right here on YouTube. Let's get started. If you've just started out and posted a few videos and looking at tips on how to grow your channel, increase your views, get more subscribers, and ultimately start earning revenue, then this video is going to cover those topics for you. But before we get right into the heart of the matter, let me ask you a question, and that is, what is your motive for being here on YouTube in the first place? I found that by establishing that motive in the early stages of creating my channel, I was able to stay on track and deliver content that was consistent and was able to build an audience that was attracted to that type of content. Being involved in the technology space as a digital creative, my ambition from the outset was to share my experiences in the digital space, hoping that I would find an audience that was likewise attracted to that type of content. Now, it took a long time to grow and build, and I think it's important to also understand and set your expectations right from the outset, how long it actually takes to get to a certain level of success, and also what success is defined by. A lot of people will ask you, and I find this is probably the number one question that I get as a YouTube creator, and that is, how many subs do you have? So if I meet someone out and about somewhere and I start talking about my channel, that is the very first question. And it's great to be aware of how many subs you have and to be pursuing a large number of subscribers, because that ultimately will help you attain more success. But it's interesting to note that this doesn't actually result in any increase in revenue per se. The main factor in terms of monetization is being able to achieve consistent views on your videos, a large number of views to make it worth your while in any way whatsoever. So I thought I'd set that one straight from the beginning. It's very important to build your subscribers by having a call to action on your videos, reminding people to subscribe to your channel. And it is a great metric, and you should be proud if you've achieved a certain milestone in terms of your subscribers. But really, you've got to focus on your views. And I'm going to be talking about marketing in the next section, how you can increase those views. But right now, the very first topic I wanted to talk about was what it takes to be eligible for monetization here on YouTube. First of all, you need to hit a milestone of achieving 1,000 subscribers to your channel. I think most of you know what a subscriber is, but if you don't, it basically is a viewer of your content that hits the subscribe button on your channel, which is placed just underneath your video. So this often doesn't happen by default. People need to be reminded and prompted to subscribe. So when you're producing your content, it's a great idea to constantly remind your viewers to hit that subscribe button, so they're helping you grow your channel. And in terms of the views, 4,000 watch hours is a fair amount of time. So you need to make sure that your videos are engaging enough that people aren't dropping off too early and they're continuing to watch your content. And above all, you need to make sure that you have a marketing plan in place for each and every one of your videos. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to spend money to promote your videos, although you can. It really means that you need to be using the YouTube Studio in order to maximize the SEO, the search engine optimization of your content, which involves creating a valid title, which includes keywords about what you're talking about, utilizing the description area, which means putting a detailed description about the content the viewer is about to watch, including hashtags and valuable keywords, and make sure it's at least 3 or 4 paragraphs long if possible, and using the tags feature just below the description area to add tags which also help YouTube's algorithm find your content and match it with an eligible viewer. So that level of marketing can't be underestimated. In fact, it's equally important to the actual quality of the content that you're producing in your video. A lot of people that talk to me about their initial attempts at YouTube and how it's not quite going the way they expected, when I pry into it a little bit further and find out what's going wrong and have a look at the content, it isn't the content itself that's holding the views back. It's the fact that there's been no marketing effort. So don't make that mistake and confuse the lack of views with the quality of your content. You need to be very realistic and accept feedback from your content. use the metrics that are available to you in the channel, which include the amount of likes and comments you get on your videos, to help understand which content is performing better than others and make sure that you're working towards creating content that is being well received. But above all, go into the YouTube studio and use those marketing tools effectively. And if you do have a budget available, keep in mind that you can also place ads for your videos using Google AdWords. It's a whole nother topic, which I might bring up on another video. But if you are interested in that, just head over to AdWords and have a look at what that can offer you in terms of giving your videos a bit of a boost in the early stages. So now we're ready to take a look at how you go about doing it. So provided you have achieved that milestone of 1,000 subscribers and you have 4,000 watch hours on all of your videos, it's time to set up your account for monetization. In order to do so, you need to first sign up for an AdSense account. I'll leave a link on screen and in the description box below. Head over to that webpage and fill in the form in order to be eligible for monetization. It might take some time to come back to you, and also keep in mind that you need to have a bank account and be over the age of 18 or have a written consent from a parent who is over the age of 18, of course, who can vouch for you and provide a linked bank account. Once you have that set up, you can then go over to your YouTube studio, and provided you met that criteria, click on the monetization tab in the YouTube studio and apply for monetization. It can take anywhere from 3 to 5 weeks until you hear back from YouTube, and provided that your content meets YouTube's community guidelines, then your account will be monetized and you're ready to start earning money on YouTube. That leads us on to the next question, the eternal question you could say, and that is, how much money can you make as a YouTuber? Let's take a look at it by the example of a video that has achieved 1 million views. If you have a video with 1 million views, that could earn you anywhere from $300 to $3,000, and that is all variable and dependent on your CPM, which is your cost per impression. So each type of video, depending on the type of content and how popular it is and how long a viewer watches that video, will earn different amounts of money. And as I said, that really can vary depending on the type of channel you have. And also, it's affected by how long your content is. If you have videos over 10 minutes, you've probably noticed this from your favorite YouTuber, that a lot of videos will hit the 10-minute mark, or maybe go to 10 minutes and 20 seconds or 11 minutes. That YouTuber is desperately trying to get over 10 minutes for the benefit that it brings to them to be able to specify where ads are placed on their video. So once you hit 10 minutes, you get a different option in the YouTube Creator Studio to specify whether you want your video ads at the beginning, middle, and end of the video, rather than a random position that is assigned by YouTube. It essentially means you get more ads in your video. And of course, if your viewers are watching for a long period of time, they're going to see more of those ads. And the more they see, the more you're paid through the advertising revenue. Now that might sound relatively straightforward, that you need to start producing 10-minute videos and above if you are monetized on YouTube. But you need to be careful about that, because if you produce long form content and the view duration is less than, say, 2 or 3 minutes on a 10-minute video, then you're going to fall out of favor with the YouTube algorithm, which is looking to promote and push out content which has a longer view duration. So you might want to mix up your content with longer form and shorter form content to make sure that you're still getting organic reach within the YouTube search engine. Now, as you can imagine, given those figures that I just mentioned, if you're only able to earn, say, $300 per million views, or if you're lucky enough to even earn $2,000, it's probably not going to be enough to sustain a living as a full-time YouTube content creator. So you need to look at ways of diversifying or adding to your revenue. Within YouTube itself, there's different monetization options, including the ability to add merchandise to your channel. Once you get 10,000 subscribers or more, you can actually link in the Teespring account, which gives you the ability to sell merchandise directly from within YouTube by placing those products underneath your videos as thumbnails and also on a shop page on your YouTube channel. And beyond that, you might want to look outside of YouTube at partnerships or sponsors who might want to place ads on your video, or even commission you to create a video for them in your area of interest that's related to their topic that you'll actually get paid for. So looking at Third-party partnerships that can help bring in more revenues is another option for you. And the other thing you should always be considering is using other social media platforms to promote your YouTube content. That doesn't mean taking all of your video content and uploading it into those platforms. In effect, you're kind of cannibalizing your revenue by doing that, because the viewers will be satisfied just checking out that content on Instagram or Facebook or wherever you're uploading it, rather than coming back to your channel to view the full content. So the way I get around that is to produce 1-minute clips, sometimes a little bit longer, and then I'll have a call to action at the end of the video to remind the viewers to come back to YouTube to check out the full video. And obviously the advantage is they discover my YouTube channel, and where the videos are monetized, I'll actually be able to earn some revenue from that as well. So hopefully that information was helpful, a little bit about the mindset and what it takes to be a YouTuber, and also some information about the logistics of setting up an AdSense account and connecting it with your channel. If you've got any questions whatsoever, as always, I'll encourage you to put those questions in the comments box below. Any of your experiences you want to share with our channel viewers, feel free to put them in the comments box below. And remember to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell next to it so you'll be notified as soon as new videos are available. See you on the next one. Bye for now.